We are on Unit 8, Lesson 5, looking at question number 2. Question number 2 says find the perpendicular bisector that goes through the line segment with endpoints A, which are 2, 1, and B, which is 6, negative 3. And I've already graphed that line segment, so the first thing we need to do is find the slope of AB. And since it's going downhill from left to right, I know my slope is going to be negative, so we're going to just count the slope, which is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4 over 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4 over 4. I don't know why that just changed to red, but we're going to go with it. So negative 1 over 1 is my slope when it's reduced. And then the second part says find the slope of a line that would be perpendicular to that. Well, we know that a slope perpendicular to that would have to be the negative reciprocal. So if I do the negative reciprocal of negative 1 over 1, it's just positive 1 over 1. And then my next job is to find the midpoint of AB. And so if I went down 4 over 4 to get from A to B, to get to the midpoint, I'm going to go halfway. Down 2 over 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 2 over 2. Down 2 over 2. Okay, so there's my midpoint, and the coordinates of that point, which I'm going to call M, are 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, 4, negative 1 for the midpoint. And then use the midpoint and the new slope to solve for the y-intercept. You can either do this algebraically or graphically. If I use my new slope, which is up 1 over 1, I'd be going in this direction, and if I need to get to the y-axis, I would have to then go down 1 to the left 1. And so I could do this graphically. In this case, it works out pretty nicely, and I would end up here. Nope, I didn't go down 1 over 1, sorry. So I would end up at negative 5. That point is wrong. So B would be negative 5. You could also do this algebraically by using the equation y equals mx plus b. And we know m is 1. And we know a y value from here, which is negative 1. And we know an x value, which is 4, which I could plug into here. So it would be negative 1 equals 1 times 4 plus b. So negative 1 equals 4 plus b, and subtract 4. And so I get b equals negative 5, which is the same value that I got algebraically. And so now that I know a b and I know an m, I can go ahead and do part E, which is writing the equation of perpendicular bisector using y equals mx plus b. Just plug in your m from up here and your b from here, and you're all set.